Hi folks, and welcome back to the channel. This is Anita, and today we are going to be setting up we are going to be setting up the spending tracker and the weekly check-in for July. And I am using a sticker kit from Caffeinated Kate. Now these were on her 40% sale, so these are some of her older formatted ones. And I am just using a Happy Planner page that I got in a pack of, I believe, 40? Yeah, 40. So this is just the pack that I got. So I am using a Happy Planner. So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to do this real quick. I didn't set up a budget for the month yet. And I don't think I'm going to do it just because of the way that this month I know is going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and lay these down, and we will start with the check-in as far as laying it down, and then we'll go on. Alright, so I've got this little part of it. As for the weeks, and how I will be tracking them, we are going to write them out. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Parku pens that I received, which I have a link down below. For 14 of them, these are the 0.7. They are $8.99 plus tax on Amazon. So we are doing week number 1. Okay. And so this covers $6.29 to $7.05. Ew, I don't like how that kind of worked out. So let's cover it up with this. Alright, so actually, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, we're gonna have 5 weeks. And as for our categories, we are going to have food, spending, so this is my personal spending, what was the other ones? So medical, and unbudgeted. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish filling this out and putting these on here real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my lines as well. Just real quickly here. Alright, so I have an extra line here, which is totally fine. And we're going to go ahead and I didn't quite put down all of these stickers here. Alright, let's see if we can try to write out the week again here. So we have, let's say 29th to the 5th. I'm just going to put a dot here. 6, 12, we have the 13th through the 19th, excuse me, 20th through the 26th, and then the 27th. And that's how we'll be doing the weeks. As far as food, we are pretty much budgeting, so we get $355 for food stamps. Divided by 5, that's $71 a week. So, and actually, so this is kind of where I was having issues with it last month, and because our food stamps get activated on week, well, for this month, week 4 on the 22nd, we actually had, let's see, okay, 355 minus 59.57 minus 19.45 minus 43.98 minus 29.12. Alright, so we had on the 29th 202.88, and we still needed 1, 2, 3 weeks, so that left us with 67.62. So I'm gonna say a budget of 67. Yeah, 67. So, and my spending for this week was a budget of 25. Medical, we didn't budget anything for medical, and we didn't budget anything for unbudgeted. So now here comes where I have to actually do the spending tracker as well, guys, because I haven't transferred that information over yet. So now I'm putting this on the very, very bottom. That way I have the whole page to keep track of this information. And we're going to go ahead and just do, let's see, date. See, you can't really see, you can see it, but you can't see that right there. You can see it, but you can't. You have to be really close to it. So I'm just going to do this upside down so I can kind of see the darker spot. Now, probably would have been better using black or blue, but I wanted to use up this orange pen because I don't really care for orange or yellow, so yeah. Alright, so now as far as spending goes, I have been trying to keep track in my planner spending, so not on this page, but down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to transfer it over between that and our checkbook. On the 29th, we had, and I'm not including our regular bills, so like LU, MMU, Tower Realty is our rental agency. So I'm gonna say BOA. I mean, that is a debt, but we weren't planning on that, so I'm gonna say BOA. Josh credit card. So this is gonna go under unbudgeted, and this was checking for $314.31. Let's see. Withdrawal, Spotify was entertainment, Stars, first premiere. Those were all budgeted items. The only thing I can see is going to be things that I'm going to write down here are going to be on the 1st. So we went, well, let's see here. 58, 10, 20, I'm going to write this one down, which it was medical major. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So the dynamic collectors, if I can spell. So this goes into medical because it was a medical bill. It was unbudgeted, but I'm going to put it into medical. And this is checking for $10.04. Oh yeah, I forgot to put down. So we did make several purchases on the 29th for food. So I'm going to add those up, and I'm just going to, let's see if I can even see where they were from. I don't think I can though. No. So I don't remember where they were all to, but we're just going to add it all up for that day. So $6.51, $21.11, and $12. So $39.62. So $39.62 EBT food. I'm going to put food purchases. It was probably at Walmart or Aldi's, to be honest. So this is kind of the part where I kind of was late on getting this up or getting this together. let's see. And then okay, and then on the 7th, I'm gonna go back, or on the 1st, I'm gonna go back to the 1st. We had, let's see, we had, should have 22.35 as a total on the 1st. 13. Oh, so I'm just write down food purchase. Food, EBT, total of $22.35. The 2nd, $7.2. So we actually had, and I'm just looking here, guys. I kind of keep like a diary kind of type of thing in here, so I'm looking like we got fireworks, electronics, clothing, and food all on this day. So I'm trying to also write down, because a lot of this is unbudgeted, so I'm trying to see everything that we paid for. Okay, so Dairy Queen, we had Dairy Queen, and that was the 2nd, but we also had $1.50, so $13.88 minus, I don't remember it being that much though. Let's see here. So I know we did go to Dairy Queen, and this was out of our checking for food, and I believe it was actually $6.88 is what it was. And then we also had other food purchase. And we didn't pay for it all. So we had EBT for $1.50. Food. Let's say another food purchase here. So I have a total of $13.88. So minus 6.88 minus 150. So that leaves $5.50. I'm not sure. This had to have been out of checking because it's not on our food EBT. So then we had fireworks, electronics, phone charger, and clothing. Mainly for the hubby, so I'm just gonna put his. I had one item in here, but we used just all this, so this is unbudged. This is unbudgeted. And this is unbudgeted. And this is all done with cash that we received. Fireworks, $145.29. $5.28 and $48.96. Okay. Then on the 3rd, did we have anything? We did have stuff on the 3rd. So we had food purchases, which I believe this was all because I was doing DoorDash. So, and I just needed something to drink. So $2.88. And this is EBT. We also did have our, so I'm going to put this one here. So our auto insurance, I wasn't planning on this to come out. But we are going to get a refund for it. So I just want to put it in here. There, like I said before, there's going to be items that I put in here that I just want to make sure I have wrote down. On the 4th, we did go to Walmart for food. And this is for 4th of July. So we did do EBT and our checking, which it came to $24.11. And then yesterday I went out. I don't think there was anything else. Oh, I forgot to put in Big Lots there, so I'll put Big Lots at the very end here in a second. J&K Liquor, that's just the name of the store that comes to the side here. So I also went to Walmart for our weekly, for regular food. And then JK Liquor. So that one was for ice, food, checking. Yeah, it was $4.20. This one was oh, okay. So it came to a total of it was $59.16. So this was EBT and spending. So $59.16, and then it was $2.67. Don't ask how I remember that number, but I do. Alright, so that is everything for this week. And just so I know, so with that being said, let's also go ahead and highlight. So for food, we are going to have, I'm just going to highlight this on this first one. Food is going to be green. Spending is going to be blue. What other colors do I have? Alright, so we'll use pink for unbudgeted, and purple for medical. And you probably can't see that coloring very well, so I do apologize. Alright, so let's go ahead and highlight all the food. And I'm just going to highlight the numbers. Food, food. Okay, and then medical was, yeah, medical was the purple. Then blue was spending. And the pink was unbudgeted. Oh, I forgot to put one down there, guys. I totally forgot it. We're gonna put 7.5. Big Lots unbudgeted. Checking for 200. I gotta do that line over again. Alright. Alright, we're gonna get this right one of these months. Alright. And just so I can kind of put in here as well, I'm gonna put for the Bank of America and the Big Lots. Those two are big ones. Those are kind of like the debt ones. Alright, so for food, we have $39.62, $22.35, $6.88, $1.50, $5.50, $2.88, $24.11, $59.16, and $4.20. So which was $166.20. Spending, we did the $267. Medical was $10.04. And unbudgeted, we had $314.31, $145.29, $528, $48.96, and $80.66, and $200. So that comes to $794.50. Alright, so 166.20 minus 67, so we went over by $99.20. 25 minus 267 leaves 22.33. We went over by 10.04, and we went over by 794.50. But like I said, guys, a lot of this, like, we had money in the bank for most of this, and like this here, my husband ended up getting a little bit of a bonus, and then he got like a $50 bonus, and then my brother and sister-in-law gave us some scratch cards that equaled like $78, and we just took that and used that as well to pay for fireworks. So 78 plus 50 is 128, so minus 145. So we technically only spent about $17 of our own. And like I said, this auto insurance one is one that we will actually be getting refunded, but I wanted to keep track of it because it's stuff that we weren't planning on. My husband needed clothing. We just never budgeted for any of it, and then we decided we decided to get a second phone charger for him. So yeah, and then this was mainly, to be honest, I think most of it was, well, like one night, I think this $39.62 was because that was the night that we got stuff to actually make for my brother and sister-in-law's family as well as ours. So that was like a combined effort. And then it just, when I went to the store yesterday, I just got a bunch of stuff, mainly milk. I got milk, 2.5 gallons of milk. I get 2 gallons for myself and then a half gallon for my husband because he doesn't really drink it, and he has to have the lactose milk. And then bagels and cream cheese. I got some beef. I got a teriyaki salad bowl for dinner one night. What else did I get? I got some biscuits and gravy mixings for last night. And that should be good. We might have to go one more time this week for this week, and so that doesn't leave us much, though. We only have like $58 left in our EBT count to last until for the next 2 weeks. So I'm hoping, so I'm actually going to go ahead and say this is our budget, which is $58. That is all we have. And then hopefully I won't have to put anything in here. But yeah, so that is how our check-in is going. So, I'm just going to mark these off that I marked them. Alright, so that is how the weekly check-in is going to look for right now. And I'll just kind of zoom you guys in. I know I forgot to zoom you guys in earlier, but this way you guys can kind of read it a little bit. Ignore my sloppy writing. Alright guys, well thank you for watching. Again, I know this whole part of it is new to me, so for the next couple of months until I get it down, it's going to be a little wacky. But bear with me. I'm trying my best to do it because I want to kind of see what's happening with some of our stuff. Like I said, I took out the whole household thing because that just, we hardly buy anything. If it is, it's paper towels and toilet paper, which we're both stocked up on right now. I don't see us having to get any of that until at least next month. Yeah, the rest of it is all stocked up. We have hand sanitizer, soap, and whatnot, all that for a while. Yeah, I stock up on stuff, and that's how it kind of works out. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and yeah. Oh, and before I forget, if you haven't already, subscribe, and if you have any questions or comment, go ahead and comment down below. Bye bye.